Hello everyone. We will still continue our discussion regarding angle pairs, but now we're down to our last two angle pairs, which are called as congruent angles and vertical angles. So we'll start with congruent angles. So these angles are so-called as congruent angles. So can you observe how do we define congruent angles based from that? So after assuming that you already have your definition, na tapos na kayong mag-pause and then naisip-isip kung paano natin ma-identify kung yung dalawang angle, congruent angles or hindi. So, you'll be able to figure out na napakadali ng meaning ng ating congruent angles. You just have to check the angle measurement. And if their angle measurements are the same or equal, then they're so-called as congruent angles. So, to add as well, in geometry, when we use the word congruent, how it looks like or its illustration are also the same when we use the word congruent. Aside from the angle measurement, of course. So, the statement congruent angles is quite long. So there is a symbol for the word congruent. And that this is and this is our symbol. It looks like an equal sign, and there's an additional symbol on top. So that's already a symbol for congruency or congruent. So we say angle ABC is congruent to angle DEF. Kung walang parang curve dyan sa taas ng equal sign. So of course, we read it as equal. Is equal to. Pag may nakikita kayong parang ganito, that's congruent already. So, kung gusto lang natin i-pertain, okay, you might be wondering kung kailan natin siya gagamitin. Ito. Gagamitin natin siya kung we're pertaining to both the angle measurement and we're also telling the person who will see it that the illustration are exactly the same. If you're just would want to say that 65 is just equal to 65, then you're pertaining to the measurement. So the measurement of angle ABC, then that's the time you only use equal sign. Okay? So again, this symbol is used for congruent angles. So it's a total package, the angle measurement and the illustration as well. If you only use an equal sign, you're pertaining only to the measurement. That they are the same. Now, let's talk about vertical angles. So when we say vertical angles, these are two angles formed by two straight lines that intersect each other. So yeah, we have two intersecting lines here. And then, let's say this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. So their sides from two pairs of opposite rays and their angles are non-adjacent. So we consider this as one set of opposite rays. And ito din. Okay? Para hindi kayo malito. And then, angles that are not adjacent. So, ito. For example, we have angle 2 and angle 4. Hindi sila adjacent. So, hindi pwede angle 1 and 2 kasi adjacent na yan. So, yung 2 and 4. So, yung 2 at 4 dito, ito yung example ng ating vertical angles. Yung 1 and 3 naman, yung magka-partner, vertical angles din sila. Pero hindi pwedeng 1 and 2 kasi adjacent sila. Same with 2 and 3. So, yung tamang example dito, 2 and 4, then 1 and 3. Okay, and this is something that you will learn in the future. Always remember that once you say that two angles are vertical, they're always congruent. Which means that the angle measurements are exactly equal. So halimbawa, kung pag sinabi yung angle 1 and 2, these are vertical angles. Yung angle 1, 50 degrees. Yung angle 2, 50 degrees din. Okay, paano natin, example, may angle 3 dito. Paano natin mahanap yung measurement ng angle 3 based from sa given natin? Remember that they form a straight line, yung angle 1 and 3. So these angles form a linear pair. So that's also supplementary. So to get what angle 3, 180 minus 50, kasi di ba yung supplementary angle sapat 180 sila. So 180 minus 50, that would be 130 degrees. And then kung may angle 4 pa tayo dito, angles 3 and 4 are vertical angles. So if this is 130, this is also 130 degrees. And then we have here examples. So we have here two problems. For example, for A, angle 3 and angle 4 are vertical angles. So if the measurement of angle 3 is 4x plus 7 and the measurement of angle 4 is 5x minus 8, we are asked to find the exact measure of the two angles. So we're not just asked here what is x, okay? We're asked what is the measurement of angle 3. So once alam mo na kung ano yung x, substitute mo lang doon sa representations. Okay. Now, we know that the two angles are vertical angles. So that means that when we add them, not add, sorry. Vertical angles are congruent, so that means the measurement of angle 3 is just equal to the measurement of angle 4. So this is 4x plus 7. This is 5x minus 8. And then you just have to isolate the x. So let's say I want to isolate the x on the right side. I decided that I will place the x here because 5 is greater than the 4 in here. The coefficients are, I just have to compare the coefficients. 5 is greater than the 4. But okay lang naman kahit gusto nyo sa left. Walang problema. So I'll have to add negative 4x in both sides. This will become 0. This one becomes 7. This one becomes x, then minus 8. And finally, I have to add 8 here. Whatever you do on the right, do on the left. So you get x, and 7 plus 8 is 15. That means x is equal to 15, but we're asked to find the measurement of angle 3 and angle 4. So we still have to substitute what we got. So angle 3 is 4x plus 7, so 4 times 15 plus 7, so 4 times 15, you'll get 60. Plus 7, 67. So actually, no need to substitute angle x to angle 4. But to guarantee that we're right, can do the same process. 5 times 15. 5 times 15 is 7, 75. Then minus 8 is 67. So there you go. If you notice, they're equal because they're supposed to be equal. And for B, I will leave that to you. But same method. You just have to add, not add again. Make sure that you just have to equate them into one equation. 6x is equal to 4x plus 6. Isolate the x. And substitute whatever the x is to the representation of angle 5 and 6. So there you go. So thank you for watching.